Hey fellas, just hit Bear Ridge on my way back. I forgot to do this video, and it's in regards to the application, which is called Tic Tok. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of crying and hand wringing and wailing about how life's not fair, but I'm going to bring some things up to you that you may not know, and if you do know, hopefully you can bear witness to what I'm about to say. We, the United States of America, are diametrically opposed to the government in China, not the Chinese people. We are diametrically opposed to the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, their MSS, which is their version of the CIA, who currently have members in Mexico, which is the Ministry of State Security, who currently have operatives funneling the precursors to fentanyl into Mexico, which is being turned into fentanyl, which is poisoning people in the United States. They also have the PLA and the PRC, People's Republic of China, and I think it's the People's Liberation Army, the PLA. Anyways, they are probably one of the most ruthless empires currently on planet Earth. The difference between them and us is a person like Donald Trump can be elected president and change the entire landscape of the United States. I don't know if you people remember, but the CCP chairman Li Jinping, whatever his name is, it sounds like if you threw a aluminum can down a alleyway. Anyways, you do realize that they have enslaved and are currently and have been exploiting since 2004 the Uyghur people. That's every man, woman, and child. They're slaves, and they have been absolutely, they're in re-education camps, which is just the slaves. Guess who uses them as slave labor? Timu. You want to talk about atrocities committed on a regular basis? Go look up the CCP. And you guys are crying about an application that has a back door into it from the MSS. This is a fact. And for those of you who say, well, it doesn't affect me. Well, it affects me. It affects our government. It affects our ability to defend ourselves. It affects the way we can operate. There's a back door into every business in China and anything they produce. And ByteDance, your time is up. That back door means that the MSS can come in and tell anybody on TikTok they want all your information. They want every click, every video. They want to know where you live. They want to know where you drive around at. They want to ping your cell phone. They want to surreptitiously listen into your conversations. China will start a war with a little guy by the name of, probably I think they're going to start a war with the Philippines, because the Philippines can't really fight back. Now, they'll fight, but again, the CCP and the PLA, they haven't been in a war, and they're getting a rude awakening by how many of the North Korean soldiers that are supposed to be super soldiers are just getting wasted, waylaid, destroyed in the Ukraine, wiped out en masse. They're figuring out that the way they run a war isn't the way wars are run anymore. So if I were you guys on TikTok, I would make plans to migrate somewhere else. And there's plenty of other platforms. Only problem is you don't like it. And that's a shame. Hopefully, you guys can band together and decide to buy TikTok, and you guys can run it yourself. Because I remember not too long ago when they told the rest of us, who now I consider myself a conservative, that if we didn't like being banned off of YouTube, banned off of Facebook, banned off of wherever else we were banned off of, why don't we go start our own internet? Why don't we go start our own social platform? So, to you people whining and crying about losing out on TikTok, you need to do the same thing. Go start your own platform. Go start your own website. It's ridiculous. I understand they're paying you. Some of you are getting paid. I'm not getting paid. And this isn't supposed to be a slap in the face. But don't sit back and act like the rules that apply in China are the same that apply here in the United States. You don't have freedom of speech, freedom of expression in China. You don't have the right to due process or an attorney in China. You don't even want to know. Again, look up the Uyghur people and what the CCP, the government, again, this is not against the Chinese people. But if you don't think China is anti-American or they hate the United States, go look up their goals. Go look up the goals of the Chinese Communist Party. Go look up the stated goals of the MSS, the Ministry of State Security. Go look up the goals of the PLA or the PRC and see how that deals with what's going on here in the United States. I challenge all of you TikTokers to find anything like what's happening to the Uyghur people here going on since 2014 in the United States. At that level. Again, they've imprisoned and enslaved every man, woman, and child of the ethnic group called the Uyghur people. Unbelievable. Even think back a little bit further than that. Don't you remember what they were doing to the Tibetan monks? The Chinese people were doing to the Tibetan monks. What's up, big man? Anyways, I mean, you can either adapt to change, go hide and cry in the corner, or you can band together and do something about it. So I don't have TikTok because I have friends who told me about the back doors. So good luck to you, because you're gonna need it. They have till Sunday, and if they haven't already done it, if you think our government's gonna change its mind with the incoming president, Donald Trump, do you remember when they told him you're banned off of Facebook? Do you remember Zuckerberg? Now Zuckerberg bent the knee. He bent the knee and decided that, oh, now after COVID, now all of a sudden he wants to play ball. Guess what Donald Trump did? He started his own platform, Truth Social. All you TikTokers got to do, all you 170 million TikTokers have to do is band together. Form your own platform like Truth Social instead of crying all over the internet. And there is this non-athletic guy who I actually enjoy. I think his name is Osmond Gold or Osmond Gold TV. I like some of his stuff, but to stick up for TikTok is a bridge too far, young man. All right. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, take care of yourselves. Like a fart in a G-string. From West Texas, El Paso, I'm out of here. And in history, you're either on the winning side or you're not. ByteDance and TikTok were given, 2 years to figure this shit out and divest themselves, and I chose not to. So this Sunday, it is what it is. Bye-bye.